Welcome back to the Billionaire Lux Room. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of luxury watches. If you've ever been mesmerized by the craftsmanship of a high-end timepiece, this video is for you. We're going to explore the different types of complications and movements that make these watches not just tools for telling time, but masterpieces of engineering and art. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of horology, stay tuned to learn everything you need to know about the heart and soul of luxury watches. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to join our community of luxury enthusiasts. Stay updated on the finest things life has to offer. Imagine owning a watch that does more than just tick away the seconds. A watch that can track the phases of the moon, time your sprints, remind you of your appointments, and even defy gravity itself. These are the wonders of complications and movements, and they're what make luxury watches truly extraordinary. So, let's explore the complexities that go into crafting these timeless pieces of art. First, let's talk about complications. In watchmaking, a complication is any function beyond the simple display of hours and minutes. Complications are what elevate a watch from a simple time-telling device to a sophisticated piece of mechanical art. They demonstrate the watchmaker's skill and creativity and can range from the practical to the incredibly complex. Let's start with some of the most common complications you might encounter. One of the most popular complications is the chronograph. This feature allows a watch to function as a stopwatch, with separate subdials to measure elapsed time. Chronographs are beloved for their sporty look and functionality, perfect for timing everything, from a race to cooking your favorite dish. The craftsmanship required to integrate a chronograph into a watch is impressive, involving intricate gearing and precise control mechanisms. The history of the chronograph dates back to the early 19th century, when it was first invented for astronomical purposes. Today, it's a favorite among those who appreciate both functionality and style, offering a dynamic way to interact with your timepiece. Next up is the moon phase complication, a favorite among collectors for its romantic and visually captivating display. This complication tracks the lunar cycle, showing the current phase of the moon as it appears in the sky. It's not just a beautiful addition, it's also a complex mechanism that requires precise calculations to accurately mimic the moon's 29.5-day cycle. Moon phase watches connect us to the celestial, adding a poetic element to the art of timekeeping. The moon phase has a rich history in watchmaking, dating back to the 16th century when early astronomers and explorers used the moon's phases to navigate. Today, it remains a symbol of elegance and refinement, combining artistry with the science of astronomy. Another highly regarded complication is the perpetual calendar. Unlike a standard calendar, which requires manual adjustment for months with fewer than 31 days, a perpetual calendar automatically adjusts for different month lengths and even leap years. It's a marvel of mechanical engineering, consisting of gears and levers that keep track of the date with incredible accuracy. Perpetual calendars can function correctly for decades or even centuries without needing adjustment, making them a true testament to the ingenuity of watchmaking. This complication first appeared in pocket watches in the 18th century and was later adapted into wristwatches in the 20th century. Owning a perpetual calendar is like having a miniature timekeeping computer on your wrist, a blend of historical innovation and modern luxury. For those seeking something even more sophisticated, there's the tourbillon. Invented in the late 18th century by Abraham Louis Breguet, the tourbillon was designed to counteract the effects of gravity on a watch's accuracy by constantly rotating the balance wheel and escapement. This rotation averages out the positional errors caused by gravity, enhancing the watch's precision. Although modern materials and technologies have reduced the necessity of a tourbillon, it remains a prized feature among watch enthusiasts for its sheer complexity and the skill required to create one. Watching a tourbillon in motion is like observing a tiny mechanical ballet, an enchanting display of craftsmanship and innovation. Each tourbillon is unique, often handcrafted and assembled, making them a true testament to the watchmaker's art. Then we have the minute repeater, one of the most intricate complications you'll find in a luxury watch. A minute repeater chimes the hours, quarters, and minutes on demand, using a series of gongs and hammers inside the case. This complication dates back to a time before electric lighting, when it was used to tell the time in the dark. Today, it's appreciated for its artistry and the difficulty involved in its creation. Each minute repeater must be carefully tuned to produce a harmonious chime, making every watch unique. The creation of a minute repeater requires hundreds of hours of meticulous work by master watchmakers, who must balance the mechanics with the acoustics to ensure a perfect sound. Owning a minute repeater is like having a miniature orchestra on your wrist, always ready to serenade you with the time. Some watches combine multiple complications into one extraordinary piece, known as grand complications. These watches often feature combinations like a chronograph, perpetual calendar, moon phase, and tourbillon, all housed within a single case. Creating a grand complication watch is one of the most challenging feats in horology, requiring not just technical expertise, but also creativity and artistry. Each function must work harmoniously without interfering with the others, which is why these watches are considered masterpieces of watchmaking. Grand complications are often made in limited quantities, making them highly coveted by collectors who appreciate the pinnacle of watchmaking excellence. Now, let's shift our focus to watch movements, the heart of any timepiece. The movement, also known as the caliber, is the mechanism that powers the watch and drives all its functions. There are two primary types of movements in luxury watches: mechanical and automatic. A mechanical movement is powered by a mainspring, which must be wound by hand. When wound, the mainspring slowly releases its stored energy to power the watch. Mechanical watches are admired for their craftsmanship, with each component meticulously assembled by skilled watchmakers. The movement's smooth, sweeping second hand is often seen as a mark of quality, reflecting the fine engineering behind the mechanism. Mechanical movements date back to the early 16th century, when they were first developed for use in clocks. The tradition has carried forward, with watchmakers refining and perfecting the technology over centuries to produce the precise, reliable movements we see today. An automatic movement, also known as a self-winding movement, builds on the mechanical movement by adding a rotor that winds the mainspring using the natural motion of the wearer's wrist. This innovation allows the watch to stay wound as long as it's worn regularly, providing convenience without sacrificing the artistry of a mechanical movement. Automatic watches are popular for their blend of craftsmanship and practicality, offering the beauty of a mechanical watch with the convenience of a modern timepiece. The invention of the automatic movement in the 20th century revolutionized watchmaking, combining the best of both worlds and making luxury watches more accessible to a broader audience. Both types of movements require precision engineering and are valued for their durability and longevity. Unlike quartz movements, which are powered by a battery, mechanical and automatic movements can last for generations with proper care, becoming cherished heirlooms passed down through families. The choice between a mechanical and an automatic movement often comes down to personal preference, with some enthusiasts enjoying the ritual of winding their watch each day, while others prefer the convenience of a self-winding mechanism. So, why do complications and movements matter so much to watch enthusiasts? The answer lies in the combination of art, science, and history that each watch embodies. A luxury watch with multiple complications and a finely crafted movement is not just a timepiece, it's a wearable work of art that tells a story of human ingenuity, perseverance, and passion. These watches are created by artisans who dedicate their lives to mastering the tiny details that make each piece unique. For collectors, understanding these elements allows them to appreciate the depth of skill and craftsmanship involved in creating each watch. It's about more than just owning a piece of jewelry. It's about owning a piece of history, a testament to the artistry and innovation of the watchmakers who crafted it. Whether you're drawn to the mechanical genius of a perpetual calendar, the poetic beauty of a moon phase, or the auditory delight of a minute repeater, there's a watch out there that speaks to your personal tastes and appreciation for the finer things in life. These watches are not just about telling time, they're about telling a story of craftsmanship, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. In today's digital age, where time can easily be accessed on any device, the luxury watch remains a symbol of tradition, artistry, and personal expression. It's a reminder of the timeless value of craftsmanship, the beauty of mechanical innovation, and the enduring allure of the finest materials. And there you have it, an introduction to the fascinating world of luxury watch complications and movements. Which type of complication or movement fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Remember, a luxury watch is more than just a timepiece. It's a reflection of history, craftsmanship, and a passion for excellence. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow watch enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe to the Billionaire Lux Room for more in-depth explorations into the world of luxury. Click on the latest video now to continue your journey into the art of horology.